Well, hi guys and girls, Emma again. Welcome back to the spare room. It's a quick update here this afternoon. No video. I've been up to the Foundry at Petrie at North Pine, the north side of Brisbane, to the Foundry, and I've got this casting I brought home with me, which is actually the dome for my little boiler. Looks pretty good. That's the pattern. Someone asked about shrink allowance, and there's not much difference there between that and the pattern. It really didn't shrink very much because there's not a lot of thickness through here, so your shrinkage is it's 3/16 of an inch over an inch, or about 25%, something like that. But 25% of this here, which is like 5/16 of an inch, yeah, you really just don't notice it. It's really nothing. So on a little casting like that, depending on the design, there's not a lot of shrinkage on that. So that's a job for this week, is to machine that. These come too, and these are going to America. It's a set of castings for my little Kenneth Wells traction engine, or for someone else's. Someone else has bought these. These are on Etsy, about the same price as they cost me. So I'm not making anything out of these. And there might be a bit of a delay because I'm not going up, especially if you buy a set to get them cast. But I've got a couple of sets in the pipeline, so at some point in the next little while I'll have a couple sets. But they're wheels and 4 wheels, quite a handful, in a little smoke box. This is solid and it's quite a big section, so that shrinks a bit more. If you have a look, the pattern's got quite a lot of draft on there, but this has got less because it's shrunk in the middle there. But still nice casting, so they're getting posted away. Pretty excited about that. You know who you are if you bought them. What else? I got a parcel from JB from Oz. It's Marcus Wilson in Western Australia. He made me this box kit out of 7mm plywood to glue up for my surface plate. I've sort of sat it together, that's all I've done really. This is the surface plate I've made, a 7-inch surface plate. It still needs a little bit of finish work, but I wanted to wait until I got a box for it first. That's been a 12-month ongoing project, but that's sort of how that fits in there. And then it's got a lid on here, so that needs gluing up, and it needs some hinges, and it needs a latch and a few things like that, and a handle. But that's basically the box for that. It sits on the handles here, and it'll have felt down the back, I guess, at some point. So that's another job to put together. Hit him up, JB from Oz on YouTube. Check him out. He does a lot of cool stuff. Seems to be setting up a workshop at the moment, so every second video is moving machinery, but pretty cool. He also sent some other stuff, some shrink rules. These ones don't have anything written on them, but 1/8 of an inch to the foot and a 3/16 of an inch to the foot. They're just cut out of MDF. They're going to be pretty helpful. It's a really useful thing when you're pattern making. These ones here are direct copies of, they've got and before I graduated Starrett Tempered written on them, so they're just a bit of fun, but good rulers, and they'll get a bit of use. He's going to have to update that laser so that he can cut me some steel ones, so we expect that. Also sent this that is designed as a BA buddy. I think it's probably still a work in progress, but it's got the numbers here, BA numbers for threads and head sizes for all the different heads, and tapping drill and clearance drill. So and also a thread gauge around the outside. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty fine. But we have a look at a bolt, BA bolt. It says it's 6BA. I don't think this bolt probably is 6BA. It's got a smaller head. I think it's probably a 5BA size, and I'm not sure that tapping drill is particularly good. But the thread gauge lines up really nice. That's awesome. A lot of these BA bolts have a head that's one size smaller, which is okay, but it's a bit confusing sometimes. So the head looks like 6BA. The thread pitch is 5BA. Clearance size works, and tapping drill size, it looks to be a little bit coarse there, but there's not a big tapping drill size there. Anyway, good fun. Fairly useful thing if he sorts him out. But keep an eye out, because I think they're going to be available soon. Got home tonight and new t-shirt arrived. Summer Bash 2018. Pretty exciting. What happens at the Bash stays at the Bash. Summer Bash. Welcome to the Summer Bash. Barzy Summer Bash 2018. There's my t-shirt. Pretty excited about that. And that brings us to the tool making competition. There's a couple of things have happened. Stephen Lang, ask Stephen Lang, Shark River Machine on YouTube's come on board to help judge it, because I think it's going to be bigger than it was last year. So check out Stephen's channel. I'll put a link to it down there. But have a look. He's a great guy and pretty fair, and he was an entrant last year, and I don't think he's going to be this year, but he's going to be at the Summer Bash, so we're going to announce it together. So that's one exciting thing. Second thing is that I've had 2 offers to expand the prize pool a little bit. One from the amazing Mr. Andy Richard, who's donating a scribe, a Randy Richard scribe, as a runner-up prize. Pretty exciting. I've got a couple of them. They're a bit collectible, and some people have one of each. You know, I've got a brass one, I've got a stainless steel one. I believe that he's donating a stainless steel one. It's a nice scribe. It's probably a hexagon one, so it doesn't roll off the bench. I've actually got a flat bench, so it's not a huge deal, but I believe that that's going to happen. So thanks so much, Randy. You're the man. It's a runner-up prize. Double the chances of entering, double the chances of winning if we got 2 prizes. That's awesome. Shadow Dog 500, Chris, who was the winner last year. He's offered to put together a GoPro accessory pack to go with it, and that'll be waiting for me in America when I get there. So all going well. That's what he's, if life doesn't get in the way, that's what he's offered to do. So that's a really nice addition to the first prize, which is a GoPro. So there was an entry this morning from Chirpy's Tinkering. Chirpy has an excellent channel. He does a lot of cool stuff. He's got a shaper, he builds steam engines, he does a bit of foundry work. He's got a lathe. Makes cool things. And I like his style a lot. And you should check out his channel, and there's a link to the playlist. So have a look at that, and probably by the time you see this video there'll be more entries as well, and they'll all be on the playlist, so have a look at them. Shout out to all those guys. I think he's got about 400 subs. Get him some more. He's made a set of V-blocks on the shaper out of a piece of round bar. Awesome. I bought this at a second-hand shop this morning. This is 2-foot radius Hornby O-gauge track. Right, I had this vague hope that these little locomotives that I'm building would actually go round this track. Now, they might still, but I don't think that there's going to be enough movement sideways in the wheels to get the wheels to line up here, here and here on this narrow radius. So as far as track goes, we might have to think of something else, but this stuff's pretty common and it's around everywhere, so let's see how it goes. That's something I picked up today at an antique shop on my way home. A couple of other books I picked up, pretty cool. This is Stevens Model Dockyard, 2 Stevens Model Dockyard catalogues. Very cool stuff that they actually made, and I'm going to enjoy reading them, but they were really cheap, no covers on them, so I'm kind of pretty excited to get them. Stevens Model Dockyard was in London, and the only real clue I've got that that's who it is that some of these engines have got Stevens Model Dockyard written on them, but they made some cool stuff by the look of it. Lots of accessories and fittings and cylinder outfits and locomotive kits. They were fun. Someone also threw in this spare parts list for K1, K2, K3, K4, KS4, KS5 and K5 parts list. If anyone wants this, ask me about it, because it's up for swap. If you've got something you could swap, or something that, if you've got one of these and you want the book, let me know. Sing out, because I'll send it to someone for whatever covers postage and stuff. So that's a full parts list, and it's in pretty good condition, but not someone who has international KS5 truck sitting around. Probably unlikely I'll ever need it. Someone might have. Anyway, that's about it for this update. It's just a quick video because I didn't get much done this last weekend except get these castings made. I might put some shots of pouring etc in here as well. And thanks for watching. Thanks for your comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. And more soon. Be kind to each other. And think about an entry for my tool making competition, because good prizes.